So this is it. This is going to be Game 5 of the National League Division Series between two bitter rivals, Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. So this is what everyone wanted. If you're a baseball fan, if you're just a general sports fan, Dodgers, Giants, the two best teams all year, going at it for a crucial elimination Game 5. And so this is what I think is going to be the projected lineup for the Dodgers. Pretty much the lineup that dominated in Game 4. The only change I have is really defensive. It's between Lex and Taylor in that big San Francisco outfield. I'm going to lean more towards Taylor, who has the experience out there. And I wish I could put Bellinger in center field, but pretty much no one else can play first base. For the Giants, this is the lineup that I think they'll go with. Some variation of that. It was the lineup they used against Urias. These are the players they used against left-handed pitching. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Two best teams of baseball. Nice. So in case you guys didn't know, this is how evenly matched the series is. The Dodgers and the Giants this year, including the regular season and the postseason, they have both won 109 games. The 110th decides who goes on to play the Braves in the National League Championship Series. What an amazing year to be a baseball fan, a Dodger fan, a Giant fan. I mean, if I'm the Dodgers, who else do you want on the mound but Julio Urias, who just dominated this lineup, who's stepped up big? Todd Alquist from Breaking Bad. I mean, why not? He absolutely dominated the Dodger lineup. Made him look like they never swung a bat in their life, so that sinker-slider combo is filthy. That's the guy I want on the mound if I'm the Giants. 2021 National League Division Series, Game 5 underway. Legend. I want this to be as good as can be. Oh, that slider is just filthy. I mean, that's going to be the pitch. If the Dodgers are going to have any chance in Game 5, they got to lay off that. Easier said than done. Easier said than done, and this is a freaking video game. Corey Seager stepping up to the plate in a contract year, trying to turn to 2020 beast mode Corey Seager. Could he get a $300 million contract? Well, if this is going to be his final at bats of the 2021 regular season, I doubt it. Shit. That slider in this quadrant, that's going to be the pitch the Dodgers are going to have to lay off. Change up coming. Oh, wow. Injured Hernandez must be behind the plate. Nah, that's a strike. What am I saying? It always seems like whenever we get a hitter in a trade, they always seem to do jack shit in the postseason. I don't know why. Fastball strike. To be honest, I didn't really see that one. We're going to make him work. We're going to get into that bullpen that was used tremendously in Game 4. Ball 4. Oh! Wow. I thought I struck out there. Todd thought I struck out. Told you. It's Angel Hernandez. Bad pitch. At least we're going to third. Mistake. Oh well. So that's the top of the first. Time for Julio to pitch. Urias. Oh, that changeup is filthy. I mean, the way this guy's pitching, I think he's going to be way better than Fernando. And that's saying something. Look at that fastball. Fernando never had that velocity. To combine with that break and that, especially the command, and he had the poise. He never had that command. Boom, bad pitch. Mookie, that's Mookie's ball. No, I don't know what I was doing there. Man, I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, nice. Boom. That's a swing and miss. Swing and miss fastball. Should I just walk Posey? I'm gonna walk Posey. Fuck it. Get out of here. You're too good. I don't think he's sitting first pitch changeup, is he? Bad pitch. Alright, let's go curve. I hope they switch up their signs. Don't want another Houston case. What a beautiful curveball. Dave Lawrence. Hey, that's not Angel Hernandez. Bad pitch. I got away with one. Okay, fastball low and away. Could get me over pitch. Hopefully he's not sitting there. You're not going to run on Mookie, are you? Don't run on Mookie. I'm looking for a pop-up here. 13 pitches. Not that bad, but needs to stay that way. Okay, so he's sitting inside. Curveball. Blown away. That's the pitch. Boom, right there. There's no way I'm going inside. Okay, Smith, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to bounce this. Oh, that's a good at-bat. I got to come inside now, right? I got to jam him. I mean, that's all I've been doing, pitching inside. I mean, outside. Yes! Slider, fastball, fastball. Bad pitch. Bad pitch to swing at. Okay, Lux has been on fire lately. Going back to the last month. I definitely made Webb work. But for Webb, I mean, he threw more pitches, but that's a little misleading because it wasn't as stressful as what Urias had to go through. Changeup. There's no doubt this is a changeup. Yep. Oh, man, that was early. Man, that was a pitch. Bad pitch, bad pitch. Go, 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 go. Okay, CT3 has been clutch. You guys see that weight catch? Man, that was something. What the hell? I mean, that's how you know we're not destined to win, man. I mean, that just did not bounce our way. Nah, but you gotta give Wade credit. He's a good fielder. And honestly, at the point that he was in his career, he's really worked hard to be a very serviceable, or even above average piece for the Giants. Invaluable. Why are you deep? I don't know why they were deep. This guy has 58 power. Watch, he's gonna pull one down the left field line for a home run. Oh! You see, if they were deep, they wouldn't have gotten to that. And maybe they would have. Donovan Solano, 2021 Silver Slugger Award in a 60-game season. Alrighty. So he was late on a changeup. I'm gonna go right there on the fastball. Oh, wow, he didn't even see that. Dude, I suck at getting that blue. Oh, my mistake. Here's a fun fact. Logan Webb went deep against the San Diego shitty Padres. No. Double in the first. That's misleading. That wasn't a double. Look, he got jammed. He got jammed on the curve. I should pitch him inside. Oh, nice. Boom. Cody. Let's have a good at bat here. Look at that beautiful pinkish sky. It's kind of the apocalypse. It's going to be the apocalypse LA if they don't get anything going. Change up, I feel. I don't think he's going fastball. Ah, bad swing. I was early. I'm early on that changeup, man. Julio. Next incarceration of Babe Ruth. Shohei Ohtani, who? Ah! Hashtag Robodumps. There's no way he's going with anything else. Cutter. Change up. Ah. Damn, I'm going down easy, man. I hate that. I hate when they shift automatically to the left and it's so shallow. Like, what the hell is that? Oh, you motherfucker. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, man. God damn it. Where the hell was Smith on that? I don't think I'm going to challenge it. That looks safe. Oh, that's an out. Boom, challenge. I mean, Cody Bellinger, he's just a Giselle. Anywhere you put him. That's an out. Get the hell out of here. Do your job, New York. Do it right. MLB Central, I like that. Low-key subtle Easter egg. Damn, he's got 116 contact? Son of a bitch. I don't think he had 116 contact in his 2012 MVP season. You were expecting a blowout in Game 5? Nah, man. These are the two best teams in baseball. The game's going to be decided in the 7th inning on. And that slider is untouchable. I don't know what that is. Logan Webb, what a... I think they drafted him. And it's just a great developing job by Farhan Zaidi and Steph. Ah, 6? He struck me out 6 times? What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, man, look at that. Right through it. Alright, walk. Let's work a walk. Hittable pitch, but I'm trying to work a walk. I'm trying to make this motherfucker work more. 60 pitches in 4. That's not bad. I'm doing a good job. Might knock him out in the 6th, but that's late in the game in my opinion. I want him out now. Ball 4. Boom. You see what happens when you propose yourself to want to work a walk? Work a walk. Oh, damn, I was late. That was it. That was my pitch. I'm not getting that again. Easy out. Alright, sorry about that. Stretch time. You know how they have the 7th inning stretch? Well, for me, it's an every inning stretch. I'm an old man. I gotta move those muscles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. What the hell was that? I mean, that wasn't the player's fault. That was my fault, because I'm dumb. If I had Lux out there, he wouldn't have recovered. Oh, I don't know what the fuck that was. Hey, I am a master at these shifts. I'm not hitting that pitch. You see, that's the thing. I know I'm not going to do damage on that pitch, so I even swing at it. I'm working a walk. I don't care. Okay, maybe I should care. I was probably going to ground out, but in that situation, I think I think putting the ball in play there, I think that's a little better. I don't buy into that whole theory that a strikeout is worse than an out, because an out's an out. But I think in some situations it's better. Like if you have men on base, you have no outs, and I mean you hit the ball on the ground, that's a double play. I mean you're risking looking bad, whatever that means, because you strike out, versus straining in 2 outs. And I'd rather take the 1 out than the 2, obviously. Ball 4. There's my ball 4. I didn't even notice. I looked up and I didn't realize I had a 3-1 count. I felt, for a pitcher, I felt that was hit well. It'd be interesting to see if Webb goes. They pinch hit for Webb here. I don't think so, but I wouldn't. Fuck. Ha! Do not run on Mookie. Ah, man. Keep that ball low. Bad pitch. Come on, Julio. Alright, plenty of time. Boom. Scoreless through 5. What'd you expect? I'm trying to go deep now. I don't care. Nah, I should care. I'm sorry. Bad mentality. See, I thought that's a fucking curve. It's a slider, man. What? I don't know what that pitch is. I'm gonna call it a UFO. Oh, I'm so stupid. Man, I could not lay off that. 8 strikeouts. But man, that's how it's gonna be. These guys are not gonna get to Webb. I doubt the Giants get to it. Yes, it's gonna be a battle of the bullpens game 5. It's gonna be a classic. Home run! I tracked that, man, and I still couldn't get it. Wow. Oh, froze me. Logan Webb, tip of the hat. I mean, Todd. P-break. TMI? I don't care. Alright, so I guess I'll take this moment to do a quick rundown of the league. Boston didn't have enough pitching, but they have an elite off. Ah, man. Come on, JT. So yeah, Boston didn't have enough pitching, but they knew that. So they went with their best arms. I mean, they rode their arms. Doesn't matter your starter reliever. Titles are nothing when it comes to playoffs. And that offense is just dangerous. Nice, right to where I was. I have this feeling that he's going to hit one into the right center gap. I'm going to have runners at second and third with no one out. Alright, but yeah, I mean, Tampa's offense obviously was the best in the A. Oh, bad pitch. Oh, I got lucky there. But yeah, Tampa had an elite offense, but their pitching just couldn't keep up. As ironic as that sounds, oh wow. Tampa Bay did not have enough pitching. Particularly, they did not have enough starting pitching. They ran out a bunch of rookies. All good. All with amazing, promising stuff, but not battle-tested. And people want to make a big deal out of Tampa's bullpen last season, and rightfully so, but you're also ignoring the fact that they had Blake Snell, Charlie Morton, and Tyler Glasnow, all horses. Now, this is an organizational, I don't know if to call it error or whatever, but that's an organizational approach there in terms of what they did with the starters. Because Snell they traded, Charlie Morton they let walk. I think the justification there is that money was used to pick up Nelson Cruz in the middle of the season, to pick up that salary when they got him from Minnesota. But another team that doesn't have constraints put upon them, rightfully so or not, they keep Morton and Cruz. That's an out. So yeah, and unfortunately, Fortunately, they lost Tyler Glass now for the year, but that starting pitching depth was really put to a test because of those three factors. Well, those are the results of those actions. Man, I thought this guy was out. Houston, Chicago, everyone knew Houston was going to win. I mean, come on. I was looking at the Chicago lineup, and that is a very talented lineup. Fuck. It's also a very young lineup. So this is a good little test for them. They'll be battle tested next time around. God damn it. 10. Wow. I'm worse than in game 1. I mean, this guy locates like that. There's no way they're touching him. I mean, because I'm not necessarily swinging and missing too much. I mean, I have. But I'm mostly making some dumb mistakes. I mean, this guy's just locating that slider. That fastball right there, you saw that. Wow. Atlanta, Milwaukee, that was a good series to watch until it wasn't. No, that was a really good series all around. What am I saying? That three-headed monster of Woodruff, Burns, Peralta. It should be Burns, Woodruff, Peralta. But that did not disappoint. That was a very interesting move. Craig Counsell taking out Peralta. And especially bringing in Hauser to pitch to Peterson, who... Oh, well, you didn't know it then, but you knew Snitker was going to turn to Peterson. Hauser had already given up a home run to him, so I don't know. They're going to call that. Oh, wow, I got a break there. Dang. 104. 4 walks? I did not know I had 4 walks against him. I do not have a hit. That is, seems very like me. God damn. I'm an analytics guy as much as the next guy, but I think some of these managers, they do go overboard on that. They don't let their young pitchers develop. They don't let them grow and face adversity when you need them most. I mean, I get you're trying to win a game, but if a guy's dealing, oof, fuck. Even if he has just a little hiccup, I mean, it's not like he's getting pounded out there. Honestly, if you lose 1-0, then you deserve to lose, man. I mean, you shouldn't be out. You shouldn't be out. If you're not hitting, if you're not scoring, all the moves in the world aren't going to make the difference. So, I mean, you're playing with fire when you do moves like that. I don't know what the fuck that was. 109 pitches. God damn. Golly. He's just not locating now, so. He gets that call earlier. But Atlanta, props to them, man. What Pearson did, and they finally smartened up and started him in game 4, which they should have done since game 2. I mean, it's a righty. Jock Peterson, that's his forte, man. That's all he does is crush right-handed pitching, and they kept him on the bench through the first 3 games. I do not know why. And then with the left-hander started on the mound, that's ironic. Webb, tip of the hat. That's how it's going to be. I guarantee you that's how Game 5 is going to go. Yep. Am I going to do a match? I do not want to do it because then I lose a big offensive piece. I feel like I have to. If there was 1 out, I might let Bellinger hit. Or, oh man, I do not envy Dave Roberts. If it comes down to this, I do not envy his decision. But if there were 1 out, I might let Bellinger hit, or I might... Yeah, I probably would, and then pinch hit Pollock for Rios. Maybe. But I guess right now, with 2 outs... And the thing that's not giving Pujols is that he can't run, so he'll ground throw a play. But right now, you got 2 outs. I mean, that's not going to happen. Fuck. This is a gutsy move. What the? Oh, okay. I was going to be like, where the hell is Trinan? He's a starter, I guess. And then Freddie Freeman with that clutch home run. I mean, honestly, if the Dodgers don't win this, I hope Atlanta goes to the World Series. They haven't won one in a while. And especially after losing Acuna. And now Soler, I guess. And that's a kind of a bummer, too. So, yeah, go Atlanta. Well, go LA right now. Ball 4. Oh, this is a decision, man. Oh, I do not want to take out Julio. There's no one in that bullpen I trust more than Julio. Fuck it. That's game 5, man. Let's look at that box score. 6 innings, 2 strikeouts, 5 hits. So I guess he allowed some base runners. I do not have a fucking hit. 11 strikeouts, 6. I mean, I've gotten on base. God damn. Pollock. It's got to be Pollock. There's no way I do not put AJ Pollock here. I know we're going to be bad offensively on Thursday night. I don't think they're going to be this bad where they don't have a hit into the 7th inning. That's just me. I suck. Oh, I'm going to work out a walk here. Come on, old man Pollock. Oh, this guy does not have command. You see, that's the thing. I mean, it's not It's not reflected here because this is a video game, obviously. But the Dodgers, they worked through that giant bullpen in Game 4. The only guy they didn't touch was Duval. But yeah, that's the only guy who didn't appear in Game 4. And in Game 3, he dominated against him. So they're going to see him in Game 5, most assuredly. But anyone else, it's open season. I knew it was going to be a change-up. I don't know why I was looking fastball up. Fuck me. Trying in. I should have warmed up Knable. Let's put Turner at first. What the hell? So I burned Pujols. Yeah, I know he is. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be creative. Oh, man. This is not a move I like. I don't know why no one can play first base. Lux? Cannot play first base. Ooh, I do not want to man power. Oh, this is a tough decision. I mean, first is something, but moving a guy who hasn't played in a position in a while. Oh man, this is a tough decision. I do not envy Dave Roberts. I will tell you that. I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh man, I do not want to. This is a game, isn't it, folks? I do not know why he doesn't use his four seam up in the zone that much. Ooh, bad pitch. Come on, JT. This is all you. Ooh, nice stretch. Man, we certainly miss Muncy. Man, this is intense. I feel this controller pulsing, my heart's pumping. Damn, that power sinker. How is that hittable, man? I'm still warming Scherzer up. The way he's looking, I might have him go out there again. La Stella, wow. All right, well, the good thing is he's not gonna hit one out here, or is he? I'd pinch it for Ruff next. I mean, I bet Kepler would too. I know where I'm going next. I know exactly where I'm going. He's not gonna hit this. He's not gonna get this. Play off that fastball. Oh, bad pitch, bad pitch, bad pitch. No. Oh, I got a break. You see, that's the thing. Taylor would have been out there. I think he would have gotten that. That was a bad pitch. I'm not using that slider again. This is all with 2 outs. Come on, Seager. Oh, scoreless to 7. Dude, I thought we were in 9th already. Jade, who the fuck is this guy? Where's the wall? Okay, this is where I win it. But see, that's exactly my nightmare. I mean, I know it's not Lux's fault. I made a bad pitch. But he's a young guy out there who's barely started playing the outfield. In that big center field at AT&T Park. That is a mistake. I'm sorry. I love Lux as much as the next guy, but that's just a lot of pressure right there on him to not only be a competent center fielder, to be an elite center fielder where he's playing. That was my pitch. I want to cry. I'm gonna do something tricky. Because I cannot do anything. Ah, fuck! Would have been 3-1 if I didn't do that stupid bunt thing. Oh! Get out! Get out! Go! 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 Oh God! Trey Turner! I didn't blink, but I feel like I blinked there because I did not see that pitch. That's how it's gonna be, folks. That's how Game 5 is gonna be. It's gonna be a clutch home run. I don't know if it's gonna be from the Dodgers, but wow, wow, first hit in the 8th inning, and I silenced this crowd. God damn! I said, God damn! Wow, a foot or so out, right? That's how it's gonna be. Game of inches. What a rivalry! What a true rivalry! I don't know who Jay Jackson is. I doubt he's on the postseason roster, so they're not throwing this guy out there. I'm pretty confident he's not on the postseason roster for the Giants. So they're not throwing this guy out there. But a Duvall guy, if Trey Turner or whoever does that against a Duvall, who throws 102, wow. Okay. Let's be honest, Zach Little's not going to be pitching the 8th inning in a 0-0 game either. That's going to be, I guarantee you, if it's not Webb, if it's not Gossman, that's going to be Duvall. Oh. Highlight real time. That's the thing, guys. People look at the Max Scherzer trade, and it was the Max Scherzer trade. Do not make any mistake about that. They seem to either Trey Turner becomes a footnote in that conversation, or he seems like a throw-in. He is not a throw-in. This is literally one of the best players in the league. This newfound power he's found these last couple years. Turner, boom, 5 outs away. You see, this is where Gabe Kapler would start pinch hitting. How's my managing, guys? I feel it's been a little tight, but a little risky, but it's paid off, hasn't it? Oh! Guard lines, what are you doing? Got him! Wow. Dude, I have road training. Tonight. That's gonna be it, but this is the question of the century. Do I put in Jansen or Vesia to face Crawford? Jansen doesn't give up home runs. His problem is giving up walks. Alright. Well, this is why he gets paid the big bucks. I'm not giving you a slider right there. Go ahead, steal. I don't care. I'm on this guy. I don't know what the hell Crawford's doing. Got him! Wow. Oh, that's triple. That's an embarrassment if it's not triple. That's a triple. Oh, we missed it! This is gonna be inside Parker! Go! 3-0! Gavin Lux! If Gavin Lux is not in the starting lineup on Thursday night, Doc is setting them up to lose. I've never done that. I've never hit inside Parker. Not that I can recall. Or at least not in a few years. This is very dangerous, but I don't know. If I'm Dave Roberts, I don't know what move I make. I'm keeping him in, though. You know, Kenley Jansen has had some ups and downs, obviously, these last couple of seasons, but right now he's going as good as any time in his career. Pollock, nice. That's gonna suck if the Giants go down like that. Bullpen troubles, considering that was one of their strengths throughout the whole season playing the matchups. It's gotta feel bad. It's gotta sting, particularly 107 win team. Wow. Of course, it's gotta sting for a 106 win team to get knocked out too, right? And especially at home, kind of like we did with the Nationals in 19. But I don't think anyone is gonna be disappointed with however the Giants season turns out. I mean, man, that is what they've done. How they've turned it around. Oh, that's gonna be a run. 4-0, and Seager moves up to second. That's what I'm talking about. Rogers. You see, that's what they're gonna have to do. They're not going to hit Webb, so they're gonna have to make him work. Hopefully, they knock him out before the 8th inning. Hopefully, they do a little better than me, and then they're gonna get into that bullpen. Here's the hero. See how low that was? Fastball low, and I just barreled that. Oh man, I don't know how they hit that. Oh, that's amazing. I want this guy on my team. I'm going to put in Knable. Oh, wow. That thing disappears. I can't wait to see that changeup. He's got a curveball. I don't know how that's going to look. What the fuck? How is this allowed? Drop. 6-0. Oh, I got to hit off him. Trey Turner is the man of the hour. Him and Julio Diaz, of course. I'm going to put Gonsolin because Just because he hasn't pitched in a while. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be an asshole right here. Easy. I'm gonna be an asshole again. Should I stay home? Should I pull off a Randy Rosarena? I'm an asshole. Nope. Actually, that's where you're wrong, Dan Plesac. The reason is to piss him off even more. It's to fuel the rivalry. Ball 4. I mean, man, it's just they use that bullpen a lot. That game 4, I mean, that was a ticket. Early on when he got those first 2 runs, it did feel like they were gonna win it. But I mean, letting up would have been the worst thing they could have done. That would have been cementing a Game 5 loss because, I mean, if a guy had come in and just completely shut them out, shut them down, and given the Giants length, and that's a clean bullpen, man. It's a fresh bullpen for Game 5. So I reiterate, that's the only chance the Dodgers have in this series. That finally ends it. What a fucking inning. Ooh, 3,000 XP. 3 outs away from going to the League Championship Series. After being so inconsistent for so long, this is finally where we found our footing. Looks like we're about to have a rematch. That's going to be another epic series. It's going to be a little easier, but I mean, the Braves are no slouch. They have found a way to win. It's just another team I tip my hat to. They do blow out the Giants like this. I do kind of want to see Gonsolin in there. I want to see him get some work in because he's going to be an important piece for us in Atlanta, against Atlanta, in that Atlanta series. And there is such a thing as too much rest in baseball. An out is an out. We are 1 out away. I'm going to do my best Charlie Steiner impression right here. See, where's that Mike Yastrzemski? I mean, this CPU is not the smartest, huh? Oh, come on, man. That's as much of a win. Come on, that's a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. 6-0 here in the 9th. The Dodgers a strike away from going to the championship series, and that misses up and in. A strike away from having a rematch with the Atlanta Braves. Decide who represents the National League in the World Series, and that's strike 3 call. The Dodgers win. They are headed to the National League Championship Series as they fight the heavyweight giants in this historic battle between 2 iconic rivals. The Dodgers win. That's not my best. I feel I do a better Ben Scully impression. There you go, guys. The Dodgers are going to win 6-0 against San Francisco in Game 5 on Thursday night. Alrighty. JT and CT3. I haven't seen that before. Oh, guys, let me know how you guys think it's going to turn out. I'm not completely certain it's going to be a 6-0 game, but man, it is. If this series, if this season, if this rivalry has been any indication, Game 5 is going to be a treat for a baseball fan. We're in for one heavyweight showdown. Oh, I cannot wait for it. Go Dodgers.